Okay, so hello everyone. In the last video I was showing that I was going to flash a custom ROM on my Samsung Galaxy Tab A8. So the custom ROM is actually Pixel OS. So now I'm in fastboot since I'm supposed to sideload it using this method. So now I'll go back here and okay, so now I'm back in the download folder, and now since I'm working with the fastboot, sorry. Since I'm working with the fastboot, I'll go into the fastboot folder, which is the platform tools to test. And here I have my files, which is basically the custom ROM file, which in this case it's called pixel.img and Magisk. So this is the software that I'm going to need. So now I'm going to go into command prompt, going to open command prompt here using CMD. So now I'm here and I can confirm that the device is connected using fastboot by using the fastboot devices. Then if it works, you'll see my device there. You can see it's there in fastboot mode. So now I'll flash the Pixel custom ROM, Pixel OS. So I'll put flash system pixel.img, which is the file name. You can name it however you want or depending on the name you have. So then with that, I'll press enter. That's the full code there. I'll also put it on screen. You can see it's taking a bit, but it's not going to take long. You see resizing system, okay. And the funny thing is, in the custom ROM, some ROMs may be too big and it will say resizing system error, so it may refuse. So in that case, you're supposed to look for a slimmer version of the OS. Let me show you what I mean. Sometimes when you download the zip file, you may see it's 1.3 gigabytes, but then when you unzip, you get the actual size. As you can see, these are a few OS and you can see how big they are. And the funny thing is, most of them are usually 1.5 GB, 1.5, 1.3, but when you unzip, it's pretty huge, very, very huge, and it may not work. So like Pixel is 3.78 GB, which is pretty big, but you also have 3.91. So some others I even had to choose a slimmer version. So like this is what's it called? C-Android, a slim version of it. This is Dubfest, a slim version, like that. But then this is the full Pixel OS image. Like I didn't choose the slim version because there's no slim version at the moment. But that's it. Then when you go back, you see it's taking a bit, but let me come back when it's done. So we're back and it's finally done, and now we have another step to take, which is flashing Magisk. Now for this, we're supposed to reboot back into recovery. So we have just booted back into recovery. So we are now going to boot back into recovery, as you can see here. Now, I said that we could not flash any custom ROM, and we still can't, but we can flash the Magisk zip file. So now I'll just take this, copy it, go into the internal storage of the device, paste. Then that's done. I'll just close out. And now back into the device, you can see the Magisk zip file is there. So you now just click it. Sorry, I'm really not used to the whole thing. So let me just hold it like that. You just click magisk.zip. It's a really big device, so I'm usually forced to use landscape, and that's pretty much the default configuration. So as you can see, I'm flashing Magisk. It's going to be quick, fast, nice, and done. Then you can also just wipe cache. Then that's that. And now we have a special instruction. So we're just supposed to boot back into recovery. I don't know if I did that well. Let me just do it again. I'm just holding the power up button to boot back into recovery. Just holding power up, power up. So we're now back into recovery, and now we have to boot into fast boot again. And we have to do this exclusively using TWRP. As I said before, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A8 does not have its own native fast boot, so you just have to use the TWRP as the fast boot. So now you're going to boot into that. Now we're in fast boot mode. So now the special final instruction on what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to flash now the stock recovery. This is specifically for the Tab A8 since there's some problem with the graphics, so we can't just leave the custom recovery like that. So we need to flash the stock. So what we do is type fastboot flash recovery, then recovery.img. This is the recovery, this is the stock recovery file. I named it like that, and it's in the fastboot file. And since it's in the fastboot file, I don't have to put like the location, like in user, downloads. I just put the name since it's in that file, of which I am there already. So I just write the name. So doing that, enter. I'm now flashing the stock recovery, and it's done. 3 seconds. So now we have just completed everything. We've flashed the custom recovery, we flashed Magisk, and we flashed back into the stock recovery. So we are done. Now all that's left to do is to reboot into system, which is basically fastboot reboot, and you're done. As you can see, it's going to boot into the OS with no problems at all. Let me just give it a few minutes. Okay, this part it's going to take a bit since it has to recognize, it has to boot up for the first time, so it's going to take a bit. Not long, just a bit, but it's quite noticeable. So I'll just cut off and come back when it's showing the logo at the very least. Before I go, I want to just add that a good rule is if you keep the device connected, when the device is connected and booting for a bit and you want to know that it's ready, you'll typically hear a USB connected device. You'll typically hear like a Windows sound that a device has been connected. So like you can always listen out for that. And then when you hear the device going with a chime or a sound, just know it's okay. And here we go. As you can see, it's booting up, and then it will take us to the setup in a few minutes. So that's okay. You can, when you're connected, you'll always hear the chime. So you can always keep an ear out for that. So it's loading. This is the Pixel OS startup. Yeah, it's pretty small and it's the wrong orientation, but I heard there was supposed to be a fix, but the fix would have broken the dimensions. So yeah, let's just wait a bit, and it will take us to the setup. And there we have it. Welcome to your Pixel, even though it's a Samsung device. So we've done it. We flashed a Pixel OS custom ROM, and that's the whole process. I'm sure I'll put it in a playlist or whatever, but that's it. You can see, get started. Some custom ROMs are not usually perfect, but if you collaborate with the developer, let me just change orientation for a bit. Look at that, it looks so good. So now I'm just going to skip this. I'm going to log in into my network, but that's it. You're literally done. The process can be easier for other devices since you just flash it using TWRP. You just install, you just add the file there, and then you just swipe. So it's literally easier, but this is for the Galaxy Tab A8, which is a good device, just low power. It's literally so low power that I just had to flash a custom ROM like barely a week of after buying it. So that's that. Hope you enjoyed. You can subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, that's it. See you soon.